Wildfire loss and lawsuits. A proposed state law would create a new pathway for both insurance companies and victims of wildfires to sue oil companies over climate change. A lot to get to tonight here at 5. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tony Lopez.
And I'm Marley Ginter. In tonight's Politics at Large, Steve is live with us in studio. How would this work, Steve?
Wow, that was a fast camera movement there. I wasn't expecting it. Thanks for that, Marley, Tony. Yeah, well, the idea is the state legislature would legally connect wildfire damage to fossil fuel companies, making them liable as part of the response to the LA wildfires, and it's already getting political pushback. The LA wildfires now leading to a possible new lane for lawsuits over climate change.
Absolutely catastrophic wildfires happening in the middle of winter. And thank you for
Democratic State Senator Scott Wiener is proposing a new law directly linking the wildfires to climate change caused by oil companies.
For insurance companies, they're going to have, if this bill passes, they're going to have to take a very hard look at seeking compensation from the oil companies.
It will be an invitation for lawsuits.
Republican State Senator Roger Nilo is opposing the bill.
This furthers the narrative, the false narrative, that this is all about climate change. It is, of course, much more complicated than that.
Nilo says forest management and cuts to fire departments should also be considered for their roles in California wildfire disasters. The Western States Petroleum Association CEO issued a statement reading in part, "The announcement of today's proposal is the latest installment of an ongoing effort to scapegoat our industry and the thousands of hardworking women and men who keep California running."
Yeah, it's going to probably go all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Jamie Court with Consumer Watchdog says the bill would create a new payer in the aftermath of wildfire disaster: oil companies.
It's no different than the tobacco companies. Tobacco companies hid the dangers of tobacco, and they were ultimately held liable for billions of dollars in health care costs. It's the same theory.
Wildfire fallout. As rebuilding begins, this proposed law to have oil companies pay part of the price. Kind of another round in the battle between California lawmakers and oil companies. Now, California's public employee pension fund, CalPERS, is invested in oil companies. In a statement CalPERS released today, they said divesting from oil companies would mean the state would no longer have a seat at the table to encourage the companies to reduce their climate risk. So in some places, California investing in oil companies, in this place opening the door to lawsuits.
Yeah, but it's definitely very complex to look at all of it, right?
And you kind of knew this face-off was coming, too, once the
No
fire
question,
started.
there's more of these to come.
For sure. Steve, thank you.